Greetings and salutations to our third week, 7th session. Third week, number 7. Breathing, meditation, movement. All three of those are massively important to make sure that we are taking care of us, being on one side of the bridge, and others being on the other side or the opposite side of the bridge. If we are not taking care of us, then how can we expect ourselves, much less other people expect ourselves, to be able to help them? So this bridge that we're building are tools that we have created for ourselves in order to get to a place where we can help others. And I am talking about the most basic of helping someone chop onions in the kitchen, to helping our children, to helping pick up trash at the local park, to running for office, to taking care of a nation, to fulfilling our purpose and others' purpose in the world. So this is, we gotta have some tools. All right. Closing your eyes, finding your Anapana breath, which is an inhale through the nose and an exhale through the nose, and it's gentle. It's not judgment. If you're huffing and puffing right now, I just finished walking the dog, so I'm gonna need a minute, right, to kind of I can find it, but to be able to relax into it. Typically, my inhales are a little shorter when I'm excited. Exhales are a little shorter when I'm in a higher state. So I just need to slow it down. The easier one to slow down first is the exhale. For me. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. And once we get the sensation going underneath the nose and above the upper lip, it's totally fine to start to move your attention. We got to be honest with ourselves about it. Like, have you found it? Because if you haven't, there's no punishment here. There's no attachment to it. It's just, you just stay there for a second. There's nothing wrong with that. You might stay there the whole 30 minutes. Okay. It's a practice. Once we find it, gently take your attention to the top of the head. And then to in between the eyes, double close the eyes down. Chitakasha, that mind screen, double closed eyes. And then just move down from there. You know, what kind of needs to be aligned? I need to drop my chin down a bit. I was talking to a girlfriend. She was like, God, you know what to do to you mentioned things and I didn't even think of that. I'm like, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay. I am an alignment junkie, right? I am very much about stacking and making sure muscles are doing what they're supposed to be doing, what their jobs are. And so when we're paying attention to the sensations in our body, we get there on our own timing. I just give suggestions. I give exactly what I'm doing inside my own, and you either try it on like a loose cloak, or you don't. You just keep moving past it. As I scan the body, I personally, just like I was telling you, I'm feeling a sensation along my left latissimus dorsi, which is the muscle, the stabilizer that runs down the left wing of the body. Into the hips, into the thighs, knees, feet. What do you need to do? What's happening? And bring it back up to the shoulders, maybe down the arms. I don't like how my position my hands are, so I'm going to move those. And go back to the Anapana breathing. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Now, I personally have lost my Anapana breath, so I'm going to stay here for a little bit. Everyone else, you can give your body another scan, recognizing different sensations, but not moving them. Just naming basic context, hot, cold, poker, hurt, sensitive, numb, nothing. If you have opted to start in deer pose, I need you to switch your deer pose. If you stayed on your heels, you can remain right there. And if you did crisscross applesauce like I did, I'm going to switch sides. Take your breath back to the nose, Anapana breathing. We're just going to catch it real quick. And take your attention all the way to the top of the head. And last week sometime we talked about a cylinder. It was like a ray of light that was going out to the top of the head. Maybe yours is square, triangle, mine's round. Now, if you have your eyes double closed, you've got your attention of this shape, color, maybe a sound coming out of the top of your head. Imagine that pillar going up and going straight down the spine. What color is it? What shape is it? What sound is it? Is it solid? Is it clear? Colorless? Check back in with the double closed eyes. Check on your back screen going. That make sure your program, your Anapana breathing program is running. Just ask yourself how far down the pillar goes into your body. My personal pillar stops right around my ribs. Wherever your pillar stops, whether it's the hips, the ribs, if you get it to go all the way down to the groin, wherever that is, I want you to hold it there. Inhale. Right hand to the outside of the body, left hand to, not on the dog, onto the right knee or towards your 3 o'clock side. And exhale, twist, and ring out the pillar. If it only got to your neck, you turn your neck. If it got to the shoulders, you twist your shoulders. If it's at the sternum, belly, hips, just turn. Inhale. And this time, hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On your exhale, try to twist a little bit more. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, gently rotate back. Those of you that were in deer pose, switch your deer pose back to the other side. Those of us that are in crisscross applesauce, go ahead and switch back to the first side you started with. Anapana breathing, take your attention up to the top of the head, double closed eyes, and your shape, your color, your sound, a sensation maybe. Let it draw all the way down the body again. Just try to grab onto what the last one was, or if you needed to make a new shape, Peter, back off just for a minute. My dog right here, I'm only getting to my shoulders. Okay, I'll pet you for a second. Please stop. Anapana breathing. Stop, please. Okay, I love you. It's gonna be a minute. Please stop. Recognize where the column, the pillar, the cube, the cylinder, whatever you got going on. Notice where it stops. Take an inhale. Oh, I have a dog. Oh God, I didn't even hurt you. Oh. Sorry, guys. We're twisting. Inhale. Slowly start to twist. Inhale, 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 inhale. Right hand over to 9 o'clock. Left hand behind you. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, come back. No, dogs, please. I feel like I should cut that and start that back over again, but we'll be fine. Okay, so. Okay. Inhale. Twist. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale it. Try to twist it a little bit further. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, come back through. Take both legs, send them to the top of the mat, or just lay directly down. If you're on a mat, your legs out in front, you're gonna roll all the way down onto your back. Lucy, you gotta move. No, I'm not kidding, you gotta move. Bend your knees. Feet flat, hands down next to you. Now for me, I could easily go into my happy place here. Very easily. Hands to the chest, feet flat. This is my next stage of comfy cozy, right? This is where I could stay for an hour very easily. Take my hands down to the mat. If taking the palms up to the sky is good for you today, go for it. We're just going to make sure we're pressing on our shoulders, not the back of the head, okay? So press through your heels, lift the hips up. Doesn't have to be the biggest bridge ever. Activating the back side of the body. Now, those of you that want to take more of a meditative stance here and not add any movement, you can actually take a block and put it underneath your hip bones right here and set the hips on top of the block and stay right here. Lower the hips down, let them hover, hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, lift the hips up, does not have to be huge. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, lower the hips down. Please keep them hovering. Make sure your glute muscles are engaged. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, lift the hips up, up, up. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. Now there is no lower back pain here at all. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. There's no lower back here pain. Hold, because the gate's closed and you're protecting yourself. Lower. Exhale. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, last one. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower the hips all the way down. And I do want you to find your happy place for a moment. Some of you will have straight legs. Some of you will have bent knees. Your palms will be out wide to your chest. I've got one friend that takes their arms overhead. And come back to your Anapana breathing. If you've left your mat, if your mind's already doing other things, I want you to come right back, 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 back. First thing you'll go to when you come back is the breath. Bottom of the nose, top of the lip. Feel the sensation. It's the one thing you can count on. If you are alive, this is happening. Of course, in my brain, I just went to the 1% of the population that's breathing through their neck or a tube or intubated or something along those lines, because that's where my empathy goes to. So I'm not talking about that 1% of the population. I'm talking about the folks that are watching this. It's going in and out through your nose. All right, so pull in from your happy place. I want you to press down with your left foot, your 9 o'clock foot. Take your right Your right foot, take it up to the sky and give it some ankle circles. Left foot's down, left knee is to the sky, right foot is in the air, and reverse your ankle circles. Pull the toes back as much as you can, like you are kicking. Point your toes so much. You feel like you're in point shoes. And let it go again, back to natural, maybe a little back and forth. Right ankle to the top of the left knee. Let your knee open. Go back to your breathing, Anapana breathing, inhale. Kind of my forte, and why you would want to meet with me one-on-one is all the alignment that has to do with even this simple position. One hip's lower than the other, one shoulder drops more, right? We want to try to keep everything even. Now this is a modification of pigeon. Start to lift the left foot off, pulling the right ankle towards your left shoulder. You can always take both hands, one to the inside of the legs, and the left hand to the outside, and use those to pull in. I personally like to take my left hand to my right foot, my right hand, my 3 o'clock hand to my right knee, and pull in. Go back to your Anapana breathing. Inhale through the nose and out through the nose. While keeping the pull in, I'd like for you to take your thumbs to your ears and use your ring fingers for your B breath. Inhale and exhale. Helping out the 9 o'clock leg, your 3 o'clock knee and ankle are pulling in towards the chest, and gently lower. Oh, if I didn't have a dog in the way. Left foot down. We're going to turn, so kind of break dancing. Right foot, it's a twist, down to the mat. Attempt to keep your shoulders down. My foot today is not going to touch the mat with my shoulders both down to the ground. That's okay. Anapana breathing. Yeah, remember that cylinder that I asked you to make? Can you double close your eyes down? Find the cylinder at the top of the head. Column, stick, color. While we're in this twist, how far this column can go down. Scanning the body, having no judgment, no attachment. What are you feeling? Without having an ounce of anxiety in my body for being in the morning, I have a ton of anxiety. Being in a position where it should, quote, unquote, be coming out of my body, I feel it swelling up inside of me. Am I doing it right? Do people like me? What more can I do? Am I doing it right? Am I going to be judged? Go back to the nose. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. I just allowed my body to go limp. Not trying to hold myself up. In order to come out of this extremely relaxed position, we're going to do something a little different. Usually we cue the legs, but this time I want you to pull your belly in almost up to from red, orange, and yellow, and roll your upper body over to the left, so the 9 o'clock side. Taking a fetus position, allowing the back to stay relaxed. And pulling the knees towards each other, maybe they're up at the chest. Just check in with the right hip. It's the 3 o'clock hip. How's it doing? Pull both, 3, all bellies in. Almost feel like you're rounding. Use your driver, right hand. Lift the knees back up to the center. And then find your happy place once again. Bend up your right knee, the leg that's on the 3 o'clock side. Put your foot flat, And then take the left leg, 9 o'clock side, up to the sky, and big old ankle circles. Maybe we go in one direction for a little while. All your nerve endings, all the ends of the fascial planes, everything ends up in your feet and your ankles and the top of the head. 5 points. All right, pull your toes back, press your heel out, kicking as hard as you can, and then point. Flexion and dorsiflexion. Maybe give it another little circle, and then gently place left ankle on the right knee. Now, most of us will feel the need to walk your right foot into the middle of the body. Try not to do that. Try to leave it over towards the right, so it's right in line with your right hip or your 3 o'clock side. And check the screen just to make sure it's still downloading. It's on 78%. That is your Anapana breathing. You're like, okay, that's good. I've checked that. It's happening. You're going to pull your abs in enough to lift the right foot up. Now, once again, you can always take the left hand to the inside and right hand to the outside and pull in. That's totally fine. I personally prefer my left hand to my left knee, right hand to my right foot. And that way I have 3 points of contact pulling in, keeping my alignment. I'm not going to say mine's right or wrong. It's just what I do. Checking back side of the head. You have no pressure back there. I am still slightly aiming for middle butt. So not upper butt, right? Slightly aimed for middle butt. Go back to Anapana breathing. And leave your foot right where it is. Your right knee is pulling the left foot in place. So you're just going to leave your pigeon hanging there. Thumbs to the ears, ring fingers doing their job to close the nostrils. 3 breaths, inhale. Taking the hands back to the left leg, maybe give it a pull in. Right foot goes down as you lower your left foot over to the right, coming into a twist. Shoulders remain both on the ground. Take your awareness back to your breath. What's the sensation? Come back to the mat. If you're already thinking about other things, come back. I did. Immediately started thinking about these t-shirts that I'm making. Come back. That'll be there, all of it. dishes, the laundry, the t-shirts, the lawn, the walk the dogs, the soccer games, the who do I need to call? It's all there, I promise. Come back. Help close the eyes. Try to take the cylinder to the top of the head again. Just try. What color? Did it change? How far back down can you pull it? I don't feel as much anxiety on this side, but I do feel tension. I held something against, I score kept yesterday against my husband. I gotta make amends for that today. So there's tension. There's tension in the house. So letting the tension go in my body, I'm going to try to relax it as much as possible. I have a better shot at relieving the tension in the house if I use my tools that I'm learning in here. Check back in with the breathing. Relax the feet, relax the hands, relax the neck. Intuitively go where it needs to relax. That might cause different sensations in the body. That's okay. You're gonna move a little differently. I need you to pull everything in, round the upper body to match the lower body. Round all the way over, and you'll sit into or lay into fetus position just for a moment. And check in. What's the feeling? What's the sensation? Is your breath steady? If it's not, slow it back down. Use your driver, pull your knees in towards each other. That'd be your left hand. Use your left hand to push yourself back onto your back into happy place. Whatever that is. This morning, or whenever you're watching this, right, I'm actually going to leave you in your happy place. this light, the tunnel, the sphere, the staff, whatever you had going down, pushing from the top of the head and pulling down the spine. We tried that in 2 different ways. We tried that not being blocked, and then twisting while it was already there. And we tried it already being twisted and trying to push it down. Trying to manufacture the rod going down the body. What was different? I'm going to guess that you've already figured out what was different. Everything we do has a potential to take a lesson from it. We were already twisted up, trying to push something down, manufacture something. Only when we recognize the feelings, recognize the hurt, the anxiety, the pain, the good, the bad, the indifferent, can we change it? Saying I am sorry for the sake of saying I am sorry for another person without knowing why I am saying sorry does not move energy. And not everyone, not even a quarter, not even an 1/8, 16th of us are willing to do this work. So letting that not having an attachment to those around us, understanding what we just went through. Take your time. If you have a couple moments here, please stay here. I'm going to pull my hands together, tuck my chin slightly, draw the thumbs down from the middle eye to the thumb to the lips, and down to the heart, bowing my head slightly, wishing you well, honoring the light inside of you that sparks as wild. To say namaste.